Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live for the second time as we wait for the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people to pour into my live event. As you see the title, guys, Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Conor's Sweet Revenge. Wow, guys. Let me just double check the site. Looks like everything is showing good, so we are in business, guys. Do you agree or do you disagree? Do you think Conor McGregor got his sweet potato pie revenge this press conference? I do believe the first time around, Floyd Mayweather had the element of surprise. Gotcha, motherfucker, surprise. And I'm not really so sure, guys. Honestly, in the first press conference, it was either two things, guys. It was either Floyd Mayweather was playing possum, putting a rope-a-dope press conference style, because he came out pretty mellow, looking more serious, didn't really speak, and Conor was doing different things to try to get some type of reaction out of the money man. But Floyd sat down, Conor spoke, and I don't know if it's at that point to where Floyd Mayweather was like, this motherfucker talking shit about me. He trying to throw some blows on me. So I really don't know if it's at that point where Floyd said, you know what? When it's my time to talk, I'm going to shut up. I'm not going to say one word while Conor speaks. And then Floyd warmed up and he began to bring out the Vince's Floyd Mayweather. So, guys, do you think that this was a setup? Was this something that Floyd had planned all along? Or do you think he was being reactive, realizing that, man, this guy is marketing, realizing that, you know what, if we really sell this fight together, if I talk smack, and I know Conor's going to talk smack, I can probably take this fight that's probably going to gross, let's say, $4.5 million, just throwing some numbers out there. Shit, we might even get $5.5 million just by generating interest. Because like Floyd Mayweather said, the Pacquiao fight already sold itself, so they didn't really talk at all, guys, and it did numbers that I didn't even think it was going to do in the later stage of the career. But now let's get to it. As you see, Sweet Revenge. What's blazing in sports? We are here live, guys. Did Conor McGregor get it the second time around? Yes! He got it. He got it in style. I can tell right now, after that first press conference, probably, as soon as he got in private with Dana White, like, this motherfucker set me up. He probably was calling Floyd all kind of little bitches and fuck yous and all that stuff. He like, I'm going to get it. I think as soon as the first press conference was over, he was at home writing about, I'm going to go at Showtime. Fuck the motherfuckers, cut out my goddamn mic. You know, I'm going to go at Floyd. And he kind of took some of the things that Floyd did the first time, guys, because even though Conor said, you know, this press conference is different, honestly, this press conference is really like a hybrid of, you know, it's something different in his own, because typically when a boxer would come up to the podium, he would say his speech, and he would sit down, and then once he sat down, the other one would get up and he'd say his speech, and then they'd go behind their desk or however they're sitting, and that's it. And when Floyd did start something different, because he grabbed the microphone, or he didn't grab the mic, he left the mic at the podium, but he would say something. You know, brother, Mean Gene. You know, he'll say something to the microphone, then he'll walk off, and he'll strut back, and he'll come back, hard work, then show me the easy work then, you know. And he would do that. And Conor McGregor had some time, guys. He thought about this. In his mind, he probably thought, this motherfucker think he got me. Fuck that shit around. Now, he was like, I'm going to own it. I am going to own this second time around. And he probably plans on trying to attack the third and the fourth round in this exact same manner. Guys, and like I said, if it was a traditional boxing, a press conference, I would think if Floyd doing what he's doing right now, Floyd will probably own Conor and the other two. But the simple fact that they give the man a microphone and let him basically sit on the sideline and it's like you've been in the classroom, guys, and you up there talking in front of the classroom, and you have that guy that you didn't even see, but you know who it is in the back of the classroom. Let's say you writing something on the chalkboard, and he just yell, "You weird-eyed looking motherfucker, you buck teeth, bitch, you can't write," just saying all this crazy stuff, and you up there trying to write, 2 times 2 equals 4. You're like, 2 times 2 equals fuck you, motherfucker, and everybody's laughing at what he says, You're speaking, it's your time, but everybody's laughing at what he's saying because he's basically just playing off what you're saying. And by Floyd Mayweather now talking last, I think the tide turns as long as Conor McGregor can have a live microphone while Floyd Mayweather speak at the end. It just sets him up in the best position because Floyd has shown at least twice now that he's not going to talk, or he hasn't spoken while Conor's time to speak. He sat there, he be quiet, he sips his coffee, he sips his water, whatever else. He may whisper something to somebody, but you really don't hear a peep until it's his time to talk. But Conor, this one right here, guys. This was a notorious one. This is the one that a lot of UFC fans, a lot of Conor McGregor fans, probably a ton of Floyd Mayweather haters, this is what they wanted to see out of Conor. They wanted to see Conor unleashed. And I think what we just saw, guys, was Conor unleashed. And he definitely, he brought it. He brought it from the time he hit the stage to the time he sat down, from the time Floyd Mayweather hit the stage to the time Floyd Mayweather sat down. Now, the face-to-face, at the end of face-off, I don't know. I don't think anybody wins the time. They both talking a lot of smack, staring down, who's going to back away first. Probably just something along those manners. But Floyd Mayweather, and here's why I say sweet revenge, guys, because in Toronto, I'm not sure if Floyd had a single fan, or if he did, they were so few in between that you couldn't hear a single cheer. If somebody even thought Floyd Mayweather's name, you hear boos. There was somebody on stage, he didn't even speak yet, but you knew he was going to say Floyd Mayweather's name next, and he said, boo! I saw dude look back like, how the fuck motherfucker said, no, I'm going to say Floyd. How the fuck did he know that? So he said, well, let's see. Floyd Mayweather, boo! And they boo, guys. And here's where I take my hat off to Floyd. Imagine yourself, guys, in a position like this. That you're about to fight somebody, or it doesn't matter where you at. You can be in a spelling bee, you can be wherever. But you in extreme hostile, man, I can't even, let you know how late it is. You in a hostile environment. And you know that they hate you. They're not going to. It's like in football, having home field advantage, and how they say that you got the crowd with you, and on offense, if you whatever you do, there's no cheering for it. You got the commentators on your side. But this is fighting, and this is not just like home field advantage. This would be like if this was Conor McGregor's own planet. This was like his planet. And Floyd Mayweather was an alien visiting Conor McGregor's planet. And they're like, we're not going to cheer for you, fucking alien. We're not going to say shit. I don't give a goddamn you got on Canada colors. I don't give 2 flying 6 if you here with your foes. I don't care. Because one thing about Floyd Mayweather is I think he does try to make friends whatever country you go to. If you're fighting a Mexican fighter and they're doing something where there's typically, let's say in Texas or California where there's a lot of Mexicans, he'll wear Mexican colors. If he's in Canada, he wear Canada colors. If he's in, let's say, England, he wear the colors. So he typically try to show that, you know, even though you hate me, I don't hate your country, I don't hate your content, I don't hate what city you're in. Because hate me or not, you're watching this is paying me. So for Floyd Mayweather, as you see right here, guys, in this picture, you see Conor McGregor right there. He was in full stride, guys. And what you notice right here, look at Floyd Mayweather's picture. Look at Floyd Mayweather's picture. And the one thing that you see from Floyd Mayweather's picture, even though Conor is like, I'm giving it to this motherfucker the hard way. Oh! You see a huge smile. Honestly, if you didn't have Conor in this picture and all you saw was Floyd Mayweather in this picture, you would think he was having the time of his life. And the one thing about it, I think Floyd was enjoying this. But the one thing he's probably thinking that the more you get them riled up, the more they want to see you win, the bigger paycheck that is going to pay for me. So I don't think Floyd, even though this was a sweet potato, sweet candy revenge for Conor McGregor, all the way from the beginning to the end, I think Floyd tried. Guys, yo! Guys, we have someone in the live chat. Let me introduce you guys to our Red Sox fan. This guy knows boxing. This guy calls hell of baseball games. You gotta check him out, guys. Gotta check him out. What's up, my buddy? Blessing and happiness. What I'm talking about today is Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Hashtag Conor McGregor Sweet Revenge. And you can bet your bottom dollar, when Conor McGregor left that stage, he was telling Dana White, even Dana White was telling him, you got his ass. It don't matter what he said. Now, guys, hey, you're welcome, man. I don't know what Floyd can really do different. It really seemed like Floyd came out with his A game in press conference one. It seemed like in this press conference, he pretty much did a remix of what he did in the first press conference. So there wasn't really anything new. So I would say his first time speaking at press conference one, he was 10. Nobody expected that. I think at this one, and not going off the crowd, it seemed like he came down, a little bit. But I would say, man, guys, you have to give it to Floyd. How many of you guys would be able to stand in front of a crowd that hates your guts? I mean, I watch battle rap too, guys, and I seen some battle rappers that if they're in a crowd that's not feeling them, they'll stop battle rapping. Or imagine, and I seen some artists, big artists, they're on a, let's say they're doing not a tour, but a concert with 80,000 people, and if they don't get the right amount of cheers, they're like, fuck it. So, you know what? I don't know if I hear that. This is our Red Sox fan, how many people they have there. I don't know how many people they have there. But, so imagine, guys, that you, like I said, this is Conor McGregor's. It seemed like to me in Toronto that was Conor's planet. And you had this fucking alien, Floyd Mayweather, visiting Conor McGregor's planet. Nobody cared about him. And imagine being that person that you're trying to be accepted. You got the can of colors. He's trying. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the outfit was pretty cool. He came out pretty fast, flashing as a pretty boy style. Imagine trying to even say anything, guys. Imagine you in front of that camera, or not camera, that microphone, and you see thousands of people booing you. You can't even think, guys. Think about this? I'll let you know how it's so hard to even operate in such an environment. Now, many of you got cars, right? Right. And let's say you driving with the music up, right? But what's the first thing you do when you want to parallel park? Most people, you cut that music down. I got to concentrate so you can do what you got to do. You do a lot of things, or if you're doing homework sometimes. Sometimes you can operate good with music. But let's say you're doing homework and sometimes the TV's up too loud or something's playing too loud. You're like, man, I can't concentrate. So imagine being in an environment where the boos are so loud and you see the middle fingers pointing at you. You see the crowd. Now, I took speech class back in college. So you can try to not really look at a certain person, but just kind of look over and glance side to side. But every now and then, you're going to dip down. And then whenever he dipped down, you're going to see some people that hates your guts. And they're booing you. And imagine, when Floyd first stepped up there, he didn't even say nothing. I was thinking, he was like, dang, am I going to wait till this crowd calms down? Let me see if this crowd calms down, right? And if you had a meter, right, while he was thinking, let's say the crowd was at an 8, you know, and all of a sudden he's still thinking, the crowd boos got to a 9. He's like, fuck it, shit, if I'm going to speak, I better speak now forever hold my peace. And it takes a lot. And he finished it. He finished it. And Floyd, oh man, that's my boy, man. Thank you. Our Red Sox fans said, please hit the like button and sub. Guys, please do it. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please check out my boy, our Red Sox fan. Guys, how can anyone go on with the show in this type of environment? You can't say it wouldn't affect you. He still went on. He's fully embraced the bad guy role. Even though, honestly, it's crazy. They both have similar personalities. They both are flashy, you know. They both talk about what they got. They both talk a lot of smack. They both have been, you know, the villain role before. But in this fight, I don't know if it's because of Conor's coming over to boxing and fighting Floyd Mayweather or what. Floyd, well, you know what? Floyd is always hated. I would say Conor probably got 50-50 fans. You know, he got some that hate. Matter of fact, I say he got more that like him now. I think at one point he was like 50-50. You had some people that hate him, and he had some people that like him. But the more he went on, the more he spoke, the more after, what did he say after one of his fights? And he says something like, I apologize for nothing, for no one. He said something, guy. You know, I'm like, wow, this guy is pretty cocky, you know, and that type of stuff. It doesn't matter how you view it. It definitely gains attention. But man, this for sure was sweet revenge for Conor McGregor. I take my hat off to Floyd Mayweather for being able to withstand. Guys, it's like standing in front of a tornado with 200, 300-mile-an-hour wind just blowing at you. And you say you got a suit on, your tie flying to the side, jacket flying, and you trying to tread through that wind, you pushing through it. That's how this was for Floyd Mayweather. And honestly, it might get a little better in New York for Floyd, but when he goes over to London, it's probably going to get, I don't know if it's going to get like Canada, but he's going to get some of that same win because a lot of people still don't like him for beating Ricky Hatton. You know, and then once again, Floyd, just that fighter that he embraces the bad role. If some of you guys are, any one of you guys are old WWE fans, or not WWE, WWF, like, I like The Rock when he was good, but man, when The Rock was bad, he's more entertaining. You wanted to see him. He was more, you like jelly donuts? Yeah, I like jelly donuts. Well, you take a jelly donut, right? You turn that son of a bitch sideways. You stick it straight up your candy ass. That used to have me going, guys. The people are abroad. Then he asks you, you know, so what's your name again? My name is Mike. It doesn't matter what your name is. You know, it was just something about it. Yeah, something about it. Man, I was a huge Rock fan, and you know, guys playing that type of role. If I had to compare Conor McGregor to let's say a WWE wrestler, this is off the top, guys. I mean, as you guys know, I completely 100% freestyle. You know what? Made me start wrestling again. I freestyle these videos, and I read comments as they come in. And I appreciate all my supporters, you know. Conor McGregor, man. I want to say he's loved like Stone Cold, but his image may be something like The Rock. I don't know. You know, he's a little different. He's loved like Stone Cold was that bad boy, I don't give a fuck type of image. You know, 316, I'll just kick your ass and all this stuff. Stone Cold was that, and I think he's that bad boy that's loved, but he's more outspoken like the Rock type character. Floyd is just a villain, man. They just don't want to like this guy for nothing. And everyone is wishing that Conor McGregor can land that right on the button, right on the kisser. I'm telling you right now, let's say Floyd Mayweather beats Conor McGregor. But if Conor McGregor can land a shot that can sit Floyd Mayweather down, win, lose, or draw, that shot will be heard around the world. Even if Floyd, let's say he knocks Floyd down and Floyd comes out and knocks him out. So let's just say, hypothetically, Conor gets knocked out. But before he gets knocked out, he drops Floyd Mayweather. Everyone be talking about him dropping Floyd Mayweather. That will boost his career even more. He will go back to the UFC. I took on the best boxer, and I set his ass down. You know, he'll be able to talk a lot. But guys, you know, it's like we're right at 20 minutes. Once again, guys, appreciate if you like. Appreciate if you subscribe. I see we are slowly moving towards that 200 mark. This is my kid-free week, so I'm trying to at least get you guys a video a day. I want to give a special shout-out again to our Red Sox fan. I wish this guy was calling for my St. Louis Cardinals. You know, the guy knows his stuff. He called games on the fly. He gives you different entertainment. Make sure to check out his videos. Our Red Sox fan. Thank you guys. Also, I want to thank Mosley Boxing, Cypher Box for Boxing. I want to thank all them guys that come in, that comment, that show a lot of love, and I try to show a lot of love back. Thank you guys for watching. Conor did get a sweet revenge. If I had to favor somebody to win 3 and 4, if nothing changes, we have the same format that we have, where Floyd Mayweather talks last. And Conor has a live microphone, and he can interrupt Floyd Mayweather every second he wants. His microphone is just as loud as Floyd Mayweather's. I predict Conor McGregor is going to get the slight best out of these last two. It just is what it is. Unless Floyd Mayweather is behind the scenes now, I'm like, this motherfucker talking when I'm talking. I don't say shit. You guys got to kill his mic, turn his mic on low. Now, if Floyd's in the back scene doing that way, press conference 3 and press conference 4 happen, then you know, it can be whoever come out the livest, you know, who can do what they want to do. Because right now at this point, Conor McGregor is kicking, he's hitting on all cylinders, and he's going to break it. And he got a taste of getting up and getting to Floyd Mayweather. He's going to want a little bit more of that. And I do think Floyd Mayweather, he might be kind of what we see in the third one. That last one, since it is the last one, it's like a grand finale. So, guys, even if you don't watch the New York one, if you watch the one that goes to London, that one is going to be lit. I think that's going to be the really big one. This from our Red Sox fan. Yo, what's up, man? Got somebody else? Is it, man, I don't want to butcher your name, my dude. Is it Ozoic? I might have just butchered your name, bro. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Late at night, just thinking about this press conference. I always think boxing. Hey, guys, remember, if you ever want to see me talk about any other fights, if you hear something about in boxing news, you don't see me got a video about it, you can always leave a comment on a video. You can always leave a comment live. Just reach out, you know, whatever you want. You know, I'm here to try to give you guys. Sometimes I work so much, guys. I work 10 hours a day, take care of my kid, and I still, because this is my passion. You know, let me give you guys a quick history. I don't want to get too far off topic because, you know, the show's about sweet Kenny King revenge for Conor McGregor. But your boy been a big passion in boxing. I remember when I got in a fight back in the 10th grade, and this guy, I mean, it's 6'3", maybe 230 pounds. At that time, I was probably 5'10.5", 5'11", maybe 165 pounds, maybe 170. I played football. I was in pretty good. I was pretty good shape. And the guy wanted to fight me over my girlfriend. All right. He liked my girlfriend, and she was a nice little something. She had a little junk in the trunk, and I didn't mind popping that, you know, popping that trunk every now and then, see what it was about. But he was trying to show off in front of her and tell me, you got to treat her better than that. Like, I like, dude, it's my girl. Don't worry about it. Just go on about your business. I knew he was trying to fight me, right? And we're right in front of the principal office. I'm saying, dude, I said, if you want to fight, I said, we can go right across the street where there's nobody at. Nobody's over there. And we can fight. But please, let's not do it right in front of the principal office. I'm literally, guys, talking about the principal office is literally right here, right? And so they start this old school thing. I don't know if they do it nowadays fighting, but have you had somebody like they put their shoulder on your shoulder and they trying to push you and going around in a circle like, what's up then? What's up then? Right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to fight this guy. And he tries to trip me and grab me. And it doesn't work. At that point, I'm like, it's on like popping right. So either way, I put hands on this guy. I had to pull over Dallas jacket I used to love. And he rushed me. I threw that pull over off so quick, hit him in the face, sidestepped him, bing, bing, boom. After that fight, I was known as the Tyson in school, and I was, really got deep in boxing at the time. I started training in boxing a little while after that. I've been training for a while. Shoot, I fought a couple years ago, tore my rotator cuff. I'm back in, not full training right now. I'm not gonna lie. But I got really deep in boxing, and as a fan and as a trainer, and now I train other people, and then. A while ago, I started to want to talk about boxing on YouTube. And it was actually a few years ago. And then a girl I was messing with, she got pregnant, and then I had to go through the whole child custody case. And I took a break, guys. I took a hit. It mentally had me how the system was just dogging me. It mentally had me messed up, and I was depressed, and I couldn't get in front of the camera because I go live a lot, guys. I still have some live video up back then, but either way, let me go and get back to this. Basically, I love boxing, and which brings me to this. I love the entertainment factor this fight got. I think a lot of other fighters is going to try to do this. I don't think anyone is going to be able to match the level of a Conor McGregor and a Floyd Mayweather, because the thing about these two guys, it comes off natural. When you see Conor McGregor talking smack, it comes off that's him. You see Floyd Mayweather talking smack, it comes off, that's him. And we're going to get a lot of people now it's going to sound like they're trying to push it. They want to push an argument. They want to push a fight. They trying to. What's going on, man? I got a comment saying, that's a cool story. Cool story. This is my voice. I wish I would have got into boxing when I was younger. You know what? I had to move to Iowa. I was in Arkansas for a time. They didn't have a boxing club there, and I had to learn how to fight because I came from St. Louis, and I moved to Arkansas for some reasons. And because I was from St. Louis, man, people was trying to fight me left and right. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like they was really, almost every fight I got into, I'll say about 98% of the fights, they was trying to fight me. I was put in a position where I had to fight. So the reason why I even learned how to fight is because I was forced into fights. And I didn't have a lot of family in that particular area that I could call. And I was one of the guys that was always like, I'm not going to let you pump me out. Because they actually tried, because when I first moved there, because of my demeanor, I don't try to fight nobody, and I don't come off like that. I don't want to bully nobody. I don't want to be bullied. But because I didn't want to bully people, I had people trying to punk me, trying to bully me, because I hung with what they call nerds, or I hung with people that that didn't try to fight. So a lot of people wanted to, or the bully, try to bully me. But then when they try to press me like they press somebody else, I press back. And not only I press back, I give what they got. I give it so good that I got respect. I gave it so good that it came to a point after a while, and it wasn't early. It was like maybe 2 years of good fighting, guys. 2 years of maybe fighting random places, maybe 10, 11 times a year. I fought so much I hated fighting. I hated I didn't want to fight no more. I was just like, man, I just want to go to school. I just want to play football, and that's all I want to do, But, when you grew up in an environment, it was heavily gang infested, heavily bully infested. And if you wasn't involved in one of them, you were a target. And I never got involved, so I never been a gang. I never been a bully. And I never wanted to back down. Even though sometimes it could be 20 or 30 of them trying to get you, you got to stand your ground. I got another cool story, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that, guys, about how it was 30 people trying to jump me at one time. That's a cool story. But I will tell you that one. So Hey, appreciate it. God bless our Red Sox fan. Have a good one, my dude. Um, but all right, guys. So this is a good press conference. Do you rate this one higher than the first one? Do you rate the second one? I mean, the first one higher than the second one? Are they both on par with each other? Basically, you may have Floyd winning the first one and Conor winning the second one. They both are on the same tier. Do you see it getting even better than this? Always remember, comment below, subscribe. Subscribe! Don't just watch me and not like and subscribe. Don't treat me like a $2 slut. Come in, give me $2 and don't want to let nobody know you've been here. Hit the like button, damn it. Subscribe. They don't see it. It's your boy T Dub. Let's blaze in the sports. And we're out.